Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. What I'm going to do today, I have mentioned before that I am in the process of prepping for my upcoming craft show in October. And what I do and what I did last year was I actually set up my tables. I have 3 tables at the show, and I set tables up at home and I take pictures of them after I got all of my displays together and props, things of that nature. And I take pictures. So therefore, when I get to the craft show, I just pull up my pictures and I take it from there. I just find it so much easier, and it really helps in the organization part of the craft shows and makes things flow a little easier for me. So, and I thought while I was doing that, I would bring you along. So, what I'm going to do is show you my displays and how I set up my craft shows. Let's get started. Okay, here's my first table, and I'm in my craft room / office. So it's a little bit busy in here, so please just bear with me. But this is my first table, and this is where I'll be displaying, how I will be displaying my cowls and hats. My cowls and hats are my biggest ticket item that I do, and I'm going to show you those. Okay, the first one I have is my cat ear hat, and it'll be on the prop here. Ugh. Straighten that up a little bit. I've already tagged everything. And what I plan to do this year, I have more than these hats that I'm going to be showing you, but as I sell, I'll just replace. And this table is a little full, and what I'll be doing is flowing it over to another table, but I can only get so many tables in my home office. This hat here is a 4-ply yarn, and what I did this year that I did not do last year is took the 4-ply yarn that I have and put them together and came up with this. So this is something I kind of made on the spur myself. Here's a close-up. 4-ply yarn held the 2 strands, and it's really nice. It's super thick. It's super thick, and it is back loop only, and I do believe those are half double crochets. I made these a while back, earlier part of this year, and I have these here, and like I said, I'll be just displaying only so many at a time. I have a tote box full of my cowls and hats, and as I sell, I will replace. And I have my crate here. I love my crates. My mannequin I will be taking with me, and I will be displaying the infinity scarf here that I made. This is a charcoal gray and off-white, really nice. I'm going to make one more out of the same yarn. I have some blue denim yarn that I'm going to use to do that. The skirt I will take off. I will not be displaying that. That's a beach cover-up. I've already had a video on that one, but I'll be taking that off. And this year, what is new to my table, to my craft show, will be, now last year I did cowls. The cowls were my biggest seller last year. This year I'm adding matching hats, as you can see. These are really nice. I also have a video on the cowls, a tutorial, and these cowls takes 2 hours or less to make. Very easy. Half double crochet, back loop only, a large needle. Let me get up a little bit closer. And like I said, I already have a video, a tutorial for the cowls. The hat I don't have a tutorial on, but I did make a link. I did do a link to the YouTuber Days Crochet where I got the pattern for the hat. But isn't this nice? My crates on this particular one will be covered in white, a real nice white cloth. Quite naturally, I don't have my tablecloths on the table, but I will at the craft show. Isn't this nice? And the pom-poms are from Amazon. And again, the matching cowl. I'm really excited about these hats and cowls this year. Because again, I only sold the cowls last year. And it was my #1 seller. And here I'll be displaying other cowls that I have. Different colors. And again, I talked about this before, that the cowls I use the Premier Rustic yarn, and everything is already tagged. And I will put the link to the cowl tutorial in this video if you're interested. And here are my my hats. Amazon with the pom-poms, not expensive at all. And like I said, I have other tables, and some of this will flow over to the table next to it. But like I said, here at home, I can only do set up so many tables at a time. This was a good seller last year, were the messy bun hats. Really, really nice. This was a good seller. And I purchased the little display here from Esty and just taped it onto the mannequin. Really nice. And I have other hats here. Much more. I have, like I said, I may pull out the tub that I have my other hats and cowls in to let you see how many that I've crocheted so far. But like I said, as I sell, I will just replace. I may do a tutorial on this hat because these are very quick and easy to make. So this will be my table for hats and cowls. It'll, again, we'll have a tablecloth and all of that. But like I said, it just makes it easier. Set it up at home, take the pictures, stand back and, see how things look. And when I get to the craft show, I'll just pull up the pictures, and it just makes it so much easier. Again, overlook everything else in the background. This is my craft/office. Okay. So on to the next display. Now these hats, which are bucket hats made out of 100% cotton, will be a part of a table that I have next to the other hats. Will spill over into that table. But my point is, in showing this, is that I always have something on clearance. Again, these are 100% cotton, and we're going into the fall and winter with the craft shows, October, November, December, whatever. And what I found last year, having things on clearance at a very low price is very, very important, because they will sell. Because people love a bargain. I don't have that many bucket hats left, but these will be on display. And again, it'll probably be on the table somewhere not mingled in with the winter items, but and I have a couple of more. But just if you have something that maybe didn't sell in the summer months, put those things on clearance. People love a sale, and people vacation in the colder months, and they'll see a hat and they most likely will buy it. But this did okay for me last year, having things on sale. Different price points are key. Okay, this is my second display, my second table that I will be displaying. And you see my sign. You definitely have to have signage. And here's my coin purses that I'm displaying. And then I'll open one up so you can see the inside, set the other ones on the inside of the crate. And we're going to talk about crates and signage in just a moment. But you see how high up those coin purses are? And this is a blank. This will be completed with information about the coin purses. Quite naturally, I'm not going to have individual tags on these. Okay. Then we have cosmetic bags. I love making these. I love making these. And the inside lining on some of them. And you see that the zippers are all different colors. These are such fun projects. I talked about my coin purses in another video. And sunglass cases that I crochet. I love these. These are a quick make. Okay, let's talk about crates and signage. You see that I use crates a lot. I'm going to reach for my notes so I don't forget everything. What is key, I found, especially in my second show, this will be my third craft show coming up this year, is that visibility is very important. Having all of your products laying down on the table is just not good at all, because people are not going to be able to see them. By having things up high on crates, say someone is just walking around, their eyes is just looking over the landscape. But if your product is up high on crates, it's going to catch folks' eyes. Okay? Now, say the next couple of vendors are not practicing putting things up high on crates. Well, theirs is laying on the table. You're going to have an advantage. Okay? So make sure you're using crates. They're pretty inexpensive, especially if you buy them early. I found that later in the season, as it gets closer to the fall and winter, crates seem to me to be a little bit more expensive. So just make sure you get them early. I'm going to pick up a few more before the end of the month. This is August, so I'll be picking up some more. So you want to do that. And the other thing that I want to talk about is signage. Signage is important. So I purchased this from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. It was on sale. That's why I picked it up. And it has the letters that you pull off and put back in. So it's easy. I haven't changed my lettering. So I really like this sign. It could be up higher, I guess. I could do that. But what I want to say about signs, all of my tables have signs on them, even the cows and the hat. I'm going to have signage in addition to the price tags on my product, just so that when people are looking, they don't have to ask. It's never a question how much my items are. That quite naturally on this table, I'm not going to tag individual cosmetic bags, nor am I going to tag my sunglass cases. So what I purchased is this signage. It's 6x4, and I purchased them from Amazon. I think I probably purchased a dozen of them. But what I do, these are great. These are great, not that expensive, and they just have their own little stand. That's what I liked about it. And you just slide in your information. But these are great. Now, just like my bucket hats, this is the sign that I had used last year. Clearance sale, bucket hats, $5 and 100% cotton. So I do put on there a little bit of information. I let them know that it is a clearance sale, what the item is, and the price, and a little bit about what the product is made out of. I will do that for the coin purses. I'll have it typed up. I don't like handwritten stuff. I just don't like it. So it'll be typed up and it'll sit here with the coin purses, okay? It's very important that in your signage, you're putting some information about what your items are made of. 100% cotton, acrylic, or whatever, or wool. Some people are allergic to wool, so that's why you want to display what the product is made out of, because some people are allergic to that. The other thing that I want to make mention, like I said, this year will be my third show. And the first year was good, and I strictly had hats, okay? That's all that I had was hats, but it was still a good show. The second year, I had variety. And with that, I had different price points. I had the hats, and my hats and cows are my more expensive items. And then I had some other things, just like this. I have my coin purses. They're at a price. Cosmetic has their own price, cosmetic bags. And definitely the sunglass cases, they have their own price. So what I like to do at my shows, I like to have variety. And I saw that last year just by having more than just hats and cows, having different variety, practical things that people can use. Sunglass cases, how I came about that, I needed a case for my sunglasses. I like to wear big sunglasses. So I wasn't about to go out and purchase one. I just like, no, why would I purchase one when I could just make them myself? So I found something on YouTube and I made it. These are really, really nice, made out of peaches and I can't think of the yarn that I used. But if you're interested, I will definitely do a tutorial. I think I may do that anyway. But I really like them. So they're at a different price point. So when you come into my booth, if you don't want a hat or a cowl, you can always see something that's going to be practical and something that you could possibly use. Okay, I think that is the notes that I had, and I wanted to make sure that I bought that information or included that information in the video. Okay, one more table to go. Okay, we're back with our last table, our last display setup. Now keep in mind, I'm in my home office / craft room. It's busy in here, so try to decipher the display from the things that are in the background. Okay, I just brought you along because I had to go through this process because I do like to take pictures and critique before I go to a show. And the pictures will help me with the organization once I get there. That's the purpose of this. And I just thought it would be okay to make a video. And I'm hoping that you're enjoying it and finding some of the information useful. So we'll look at each one of these. Keep in mind the display, how things are mounted up on crates. If you don't use crates, just keep in mind, use something to heighten your work, okay? Okay, here we have some headbands with the beads on them. Really easy make. And the mannequin, purchased those at Hobby Lobby. The last time when I purchased them, I think they were $3.99. I think I'm going to purchase a couple more just to have. And then I have the rest of them just laying on the table. Look, keep in mind, I do have a tag back here that I'm going to complete. Let them know that it is a decorative Bohemian type of headband and what it's made out of. And the beads, I love these. Next, we have face scrubbies. And what I'm going to do is the two pink ones are for the soft tissue around the eyes. And the purple ones are for exfoliation. And I will, in the set, there comes a towel with it, a small 6x6 towel. I didn't have one made up already because everything is already tied with a ribbon and I didn't want to untie it. But I will also display a towel, the 6x6 towel, so people will see exactly what they're getting. Now, let me stop on this subject matter of the face scrubbies. These are great to have at a craft show. The reason being, last year, a young lady had bought hats for me. She bought quite a few. And I was like, oh, wow, I need something, because it was a generous purchase. And I was like, I really need something as a gift to throw in. I threw in face scrubbies, just one set. About a week later, it was around Thanksgiving last year, around approaching Christmas. What she wanted to do was purchase 6 more of these face scrubby sets to include as a gift for her girlfriends. I was amazed. I just threw them in because, one set, I just threw it in, charged her nothing, just as a thank you. So, what I'm going to do this year, I have a bunch of these made up, face scrubbies. What I'm going to do is, when a customer purchases a certain amount from me, I haven't decided which one, $25 or more, I'm going to throw in a face scrubby. And again, you get 2 sets of the, soft. This is made out of cotton. All of this is cotton. And this is mercerized cotton, 100%. And again, this is a little bit sturdy of a cotton because I'm promoting it as a face scrubby, okay, for exfoliating. And this here will be for maybe around the soft tissue of the eye. This is a softer cotton, and the towel is the same thing, a softer cotton made out of the same as this. All of this is purchased from, the yarn is purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I'll have the sign there. And I'm thinking about also doing a video, a tutorial on making those. Now, here we have spa headbands made out of fleece fabric. Very easy to make. This is for like when you're putting on your makeup and you want to push your hair back out of your face, and you will put on a spa headband. And I will have my description letting them know that it is a spa headband made out of fleece fabric, and any other information that I think that they will need to, you know, to help in making their purchase. And I have those stacked in there. But again, you see how high my items are? So people will not be able to miss. And everything is so bright and colorful. That's another thing. People will not, if they're just standing and just zooming over the landscape, they will be able to see my products. Now, once you get to my table, you know, I don't have to have this high because, and I'm going to individually tag these, but these are hair scrunchies with the elastic band on the inside, and I crocheted around it. But these are hair scrunchies. I will individually tag those in addition to having a sign there, the plastic sign. Since I have more product this year, I need to purchase more of those 6x4 display stands. But like I said, I tag and I also do signage. Here are towels. They can be body towels, dish towels, or a placemat for pots, hot pots, and you want to put them on your table. They measure like 10 by 10. These did okay last year. And you see here, I'm going to make signage, given the dimensions and what these towels are made of. Again, that's 100% cotton. Very, very, very colorful. Okay. And here, these did good last year. These are plastic bag holders. Just stuff the plastic bags down in, and you see that that's what that is. It's a plastic bag holder. These are also neat to make. And I will have my signage of the price, what the item is, and what the product is, what the plastic bag holders are made of. Okay, and I will stack more here. I think I'll probably make 2 more of these and have those on the inside of the crate. Okay, so just one last zooming look. What I did decide to do with the mannequin back here, I have a shawl beach cover up, so I'm going to be using that. Taking the beach cover up off and using the actual beach cover up. I'm going to grab it real quick so you can see it. I can't spread it out, but I'm going to wrap that around the mannequin. I forgot all about this, but it's pretty large. It's a nice stitch. I think I got this from Bag O' Day. I'm almost positive. This was a tutorial that she did, and you can wrap, it's 3-in-1. You can actually use this as a beach cover-up, a shawl, or a cowl. So, and again, that's what this process is all about. Once you're prepping and getting your items, your displays together, it allows you to come up with different ideas and things that you may have made. I made that the early part of the year, or if not last year, I just can't remember. And I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to put on the mannequin. So I will have the infinity scarves on the table, on one of the tables, because I'm going to make one more. So again, the process is well worth going through, taking pictures and being able to see your items and critiquing. Okay? So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to address those. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.